Hello, this is Deirdre Brown, your settlement agent serving Maryland, DC, and Virginia. And today we're going to talk about post-settlement occupancy. So we're going to use GCAAR form 1309, and this one is dated version February 2016. So what is this? This is when your seller needs to stay in the property past settlement. So we use a post-settlement occupancy agreement. First of all, you should be giving notice of this in addendum clauses A, because there's a spot for that as well, and also with this addendum. You should be using both. The front page of the addendum, paragraph 1, states how many days past settlement will your seller stay, and how much is the rate per day, the daily rate, that your buyer is charging the seller to stay in the property. Paragraph 2 talks about the deposit. So how much security deposit will the escrow company, normally your title company, be holding from the seller's proceeds to ensure that when the seller moves out, one, that they move out on time, and that also that there are funds available if there's any repairs that need to be done. On page 2, paragraph 4 is where you're going to write in when you're going to do the final inspection, what day. It should be the move out date for the seller. And once again, the property needs to be in the same condition as it was indicated in the sales contract. So most likely it's going to be broom swept clean, full of free of debris. Number 5 talks about how if there is a dispute over the escrow deposit, that the escrow agent has the right to make a decision and is binding on the parties. So that's really important to know. This is one of those times that even if the parties do not agree, the buyer and seller can't agree on how the escrow is going to be dispersed, that the escrow agent can make the final say. And both parties have agreed to this by signing the post-settlement occupancy agreement. And on the last page of the post-settlement occupancy agreement, paragraph 7 states that at settlement, the seller will give the buyer a pair of keys for the property, because the buyer has the right to enter the property with notice during reasonable hours to make sure the house is being maintained. And then paragraph 8 states that there's no tenancy. So just because the seller is now staying and it's given a security deposit and also is paying a daily rate, there is no tenancy that has been established. So there's no landlord-tenant issue here. The seller must move out on the end of the occupancy term date, and or the seller will be liable for double the daily rate costs to the buyer and court action. If you have any additional questions, you can reach out to me at closewithd.com.